What's going on, everybody? It's your boy KV Banks. I'm excited because you just tuned into another episode of Let's Get Creative, where we're exploring the minds of musicians. I'm excited because, as you guys know, we love to take a deeper look into music, and we're exploring the minds of these phenomenal musicians and how they think and how they approach music and how we can apply these movements that by these professional musicians. These are professional musicians that we're bringing here on the podcast, and they're talking about their journey and their route to music and even their career and how we can glean from what they've learned. All right. But before we get into it, you know how I do it. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to share the podcast. Let some people know to tune in, whether you're listening on Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever platform you're listening on. Go ahead and do me a favor. Share that link. Let somebody know to tune in. Send it to a few musicians that you know. Tell them to tune in. Hey, if you're listening on YouTube or watching on YouTube, go ahead and share the link as well. For those who are listening, if you want to see the chords that we're going to be displaying tonight, go ahead and jump on over to our YouTube channel at Kingdom Keys Nation so that you'll be able to see all the chords that we are playing. But listen, family, I'm excited because I got somebody in the studio with me, man. This brother, when it comes down to creativity, like, he embodies the name of this podcast. I love his creative approach. I love his sound. He has a very distinct sound when he's playing. I could almost tell right off when he's on the keyboard, when he's on the organ. And I believe he plays a few other instruments too, but we're going to get into his musical journey. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome to the Let's Get Creative podcast, the one and only Twon Green. What's going on, sir?
What's happening? What's happening, Reverend?
Hold on, we got to welcome you, right? Hold on. There we go. We got to get the applause in there. Well, man, how you feeling today? Uh-oh. Jesus be a heater. He done froze up, God. Lord Jesus, he done froze up on me. Unthaw him, Lord. Unthaw him, Lord. Lord, he done froze up. His camera done froze up. Lord, help us, Lord. Jesus be a Wi-Fi connection. Where did he go? Twon, are you still there? Oh, Lord. Are you there?
Can you see me now?
There you are.
I said, uh-oh. Say you alive.
Right. Yeah. You see,
you alive.
You alive. That's why we went to pray. Yep. You know, that's what we do. We just go ahead. We just gonna pray it out. That's how those things say. Oh, the devil is busy.
Yep.
The devil is busy. Get off the line, old Slewfoot.
What do you say? Get on up out of here.
Get on up out of here. You don't belong here. All right, let's try this again. All right, so welcome to the podcast. Let's give you the good welcome. We're going to clap it up again for you again. Yes, sir. How you feeling today, man?
Man, I feel great.
You feeling
How
good?
you feeling, man?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I am honored to have you here, and I'm excited about what we are going to glean from today's conversation. But before we get into the music, I know everybody, they like, yo, Twon is here, man. It's about to be dope. I'm gonna give them some time to get to their keyboards or, go ahead and share the podcast, all that good stuff. I'm gonna give them time to do that while we talk about you and your background. So I want to talk about your start in music. How did when did you start this journey into music?
Well, back in 1948.
In 48? Oh.
No, man. It all started. My mother started off in the choir. My father was a singer back in the day, and he messed with keys. And so when they got together and had me, my mom would say when she was pregnant with me, I would be kicking every time music come on. I just kick, and I took a liking at 2 years old to the drums first. And my uncle, Chris Craig Moss, he literally took me and showed me about the drums. And my mother could play drums a little bit too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And so it went from there. She started having me watch MTV,
Hmm.
all the gospel, quartet, VH1, just everything. So I was just sitting there absorbing music, man, at an early age, and you know, got it from church, and the rest is history, man.
Wow, wow. So did you start playing the drums? So you started on drums first.
Yes.
Okay, cool, cool. All right, and then you transition over to keys or an organ, or like how'd you transition over to keys?
So funny story. My father would always buy me a drum set
Uh huh.
every year for Christmas, but he'd get a keyboard too, a little toy keyboard. But I would play the drums more, and I wanted to play basketball.
Hmm.
So he was like, "You're gonna be a keyboard player. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but you're gonna be a keyboard player." I'm like, "I don't want to play no keys. You crazy?" So one
He
day,
wasn't even asking. He
for
just
my
telling you, no, you
he
gonna
said,
play
"You're
this
gonna be a
keyboard. You gonna
keyboard,"
play this keyboard, boy.
and he was serious too, man.
Wow.
And so one year for my birthday, he got me another keyboard. I'm like, "Oh God." So I took it out the box and I took it in the room and I was like, "Let me see what this thing is about." So I played these two notes. Let's see.
Yeah.
Then I started trying to go,
Just taking up the scale.
and then walk back down. Yep,
Wow.
yep. And I started messing with that every day.
Yeah.
And my aunt kind of would sing, and I would try to pick her up. And it was the time she was like, "Nah, that ain't it." But it helped me to develop my ear and listen. And at 12 years old, man, my mother was working at this place called Nino's.
Hmm.
It was an Italian market, and one of her coworkers had a keyboard at the house that she wasn't using anymore.
Hmm.
She gave it to my mom, and my mom surprised me with it. And at that age, at 12, I was like, okay. And Steve Howe was the organist at my home church, Pearly Gate Missionary Baptist Church at the
Okay.
time. And I've never seen an organ player use keyboards on the side and just make it sound so great, man. And he wanted to get as close as the albums as he could. So when they do a Hezekiah Walker joint,
Hmm.
he had those horns or the John P. Key songs. He had it.
Yeah.
And when I saw him, I said, I want to play just like that.
Wow.
And there it is.
Yeah, there it is, man. That's all it took. Just that little bit of inspiration, and now
Hmm.
you're like, yeah, this is me. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to be playing. Man, that's dope. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so I heard you mention that your mom had you listening to like MTV. You were listening to
Hmm.
all of this type of music. So like, let's talk about some of your musical influences that kind of helped to shape the sound that you have today.
Uh-huh. So definitely my mother and my aunt, and of course my father. And then as far as just out there, my aunt was the woman that introduced me to Prince music.
Oh, okay.
So she was a big 70s, 80s fan. So every time I'm around her, you hearing Prince play, you hearing Earth, Wind and Fire, um, the Commodores, just the Jackson Five. So, but Prince for the most part stood out to me because just his bass lines
Mm-hmm.
and his voice, and you know, it was just incredible to me.
Yeah. And it's funny because,
You know?
Speaking of Prince, because Prince, he was, when it comes down to versatility, like he played everything, and we were actually at the opportunity to play. You and I played together at a musical, I want to say about a month ago, maybe over a month ago, a month or two ago. And at the musical, you were the only musician there that was able to jump from the organ to the keys to the drum to the bass. Like, I think you played every instrument that was available that night. What all do you play?
Well, I do some guitar, bass, anything with keys on it,
Sweet.
and some drums.
Man, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so let's get to it. Let's jump into some music now. For those of you all who know, there ain't no script tonight. We haven't rehearsed anything. All these chords that you about to hear are just the genius of him. All right, I'm putting a lot of pressure on him. I know. I probably should stop doing that.
Oh Lord!
Like, this is all off the cuff. All right, all the genius you about to see. This is about to be amazing.
Oh Lord!
But no, I wanna, I don't know. Let's do something. Let's do something different. Let's look at some talk music. Okay, I kind of feel like talk music is something that kind of goes, ignored a little bit, especially in church communities. We really don't, really deal with talk music as much as we could. And I want you just to play around a little bit. You can pick whatever key. Just let me know what key you want to go to, and I'll put it up on the screen.
Okay.
But let's do something that would be a little out of the box, but still tasteful.
Okay. Let's see. A flat.
A flat.
Let's see. So, I love you, Lord.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's just give it up one more time. Let's just give it up one more time. All right.
Oh,
so let's go back into that. I love that song. I mean, that's always a beautiful song. So let's go into it. Do that. Let's start. How are you getting into that again? Let's talk about that.
Okay, so definitely melody is key. But I know for talking, you could kind of do your melody and chords just enough so they can, not nothing out of the box too much. But so I'm playing A flat major 7.
Okay, so
Yep.
I'm sorry, I put a 9 in there. My bad.
Yep. And then I'm, playing that, and I live the 3.
Are you doing straight? It's not like you're doing straight minor chord. C minor chord.
Yep. So it's like a backwards E flat with the C in the bass.
Yep. The E flat minor 7. Yep. Gotcha.
Yep. And then that F resolve.
So you to the 6.
Yep.
You want major with it, or are you doing? Are you going to doing this like diminished type of sound?
Yeah.
Doing that? Okay. So we went from here.
Mm-hmm.
So I love you, Lord.
Yep.
And I lift my voice.
And that diminished.
Then. Mm-hmm.
Then that 2 in the A flat, the B flat minor.
Mm-hmm.
The walk up. 3.
Doing that chord again.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
No, but add the A flat at the top instead of the G. Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, I'm hearing the A flat up there.
Yeah. Yep. Then the 2 worship you. You could now you could do that. The 4. 1, 3 again.
So
2.
You like that?
Mm-hmm. And then you're gonna do the E flat 11.
So you say E flat 11?
Yep.
So
Yep. The 5, they call it.
So what? Spell out your right hand.
Okay, so I'm playing a C sharp with the E flat and the bass.
Oh, this chord here?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, that E flat 9 sus4. Okay, gotcha. Yep.
I call it 11.
I'm like that. Well, because you got that you got that A flat in there, so that would be considered an 11. Yeah.
11. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So hold on. So we got just make sure we got it. So down there. I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice. All right.
Yep.
To worship you, right? Oh my soul, like that.
Yep.
I'll probably put that E flat up on top too. All right. I like that. I was hearing something else too. That on I love you, Lord.
You probably heard this. So to worship. Then
oh yeah, that
the B flat chord.
Yeah.
Then that 9.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, there was actually another part. I was thinking something that sounds like I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice. Something like that.
Yep.
So like this little thing right here, I'm like going from the C, trilling down to the A. In my left hand, I got an F, C, and E flat in my left hand. So when I land on that A, I hit that left hand, and I'm doing the diminished chord. This A diminished 7 chord, A, C, E flat, G flat. I'm doing each one of those notes one at a time in my right hand. So I go, yeah. Then I walk back down. F, E flat, C, B flat, C, D flat. So I land like that.
Yep.
My soul.
Yep, that 9.
I'm sorry. Well, I want to hear what you would do after that. So the rejoice.
So my soul, rejoice. And then I'm hitting the A major 7.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing. So you said that's an A major 7 over what?
Just say A in your bass, and that 7 in your right. And then I move back down to the A flat major 7, just to give it a little flavor.
So where'd you place that? Because I missed the placement of it.
So my soul, rejoice, take joy.
Oh,
like
okay.
You're going out and then you're coming back in.
So, oh my soul, rejoice. You said joy, my. What my voice is the way that you had an E. Is that
so on your right hand, you're gonna play A flat, B, C sharp, E, and then in your left hand, you're gonna play the A chord, straight A chord, and then you're gonna glisten up. So. And then you're gonna go back down the half step. Yep. And back to the A flat. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's just a little color. That reminds me of
just a little color.
Yeah, it reminds me of that dude. He was viral a few years ago doing salt on his arm. Do that, and he was sprinkle the salt down. Just a little flavor. That's what that is.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
just add a little flavor. But what I appreciate about there's a even though we're adding in a little bit of flavor in here, the thing about all of this is the discipline of applying these chords and placing them in the right spots. Because okay, even if we were playing the song, because I think how we're kind of doing, we're just looking at the song itself. And then, we can take this wherever this will go. But even if you were playing this, behind somebody that's singing, or if you were just playing this, even if you took the song playing as a melody or playing this as like talk music or whatever, it's all about how you place it, how you putting these chords and these movements in here, because you don't want to over season a song. I just said something. You don't want to over season a song. Think about like in your kitchen when you cooking food. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of seasons in the cabinet, but I don't need every seasoning that I have on my chicken. All right. Well, I want to have the right seasonings for the meal that I'm preparing. So that's what we're looking at here. So we're looking at these options, but it's up to you guys to use the discipline, use your ear, use wisdom on when to use these chords in the right moment. All right, so I'm loving this. That there, before we come there, take joy, my King.
And then you go to that 3.
In what you hear.
And then that F diminished.
Yeah, this F7 flat 9. You guys, I talk about these chords all the time. Those who are already a part of the Kingdom Keys Nation, the students in Kingdom Keys Nation, you guys know I talk about this chord all the time. All right, that dominant 7 flat 9 chord, man, will bless you every single time. Every time. It never fails. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So
something about it.
Oh, now where'd you go after that? The let it be a sweet, sweet sound. Where'd you go after that?
Yep. So I'm hitting the 2 and A flat, the B flat, minor, then the 3, but the A flat at the top.
Yeah.
Then that B flat. And then the 5.
So you did you? It wasn't hearing those thirds. Were you rocking up like that?
So yeah, just a little slur in there.
So say.
Yep.
Okay. So
I like that.
Yeah. Oh, that little move there.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite move, man.
Mine too, man. I learned how to use this sometimes, and this about to come back on me. Don't y'all talk about me? I know y'all about to talk about me, because I just talked about using this stuff in the right moments, and sometimes I use this movement at the wrong times because it sounds churchy, and sometimes it don't fit. But I'd be like, I don't care.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you know what? At the time at my home church, our minister of music was Bishop Beauchamp, Victor Beauchamp.
Okay.
And so he would use that movement on just about everything. Like whether it's A flat or here go or he'll go to B flat.
Yeah.
Every time he start up a song,
yeah.
I said, okay.
Yeah, that is, it's just the way, like, if somebody asks for a key, like, put me in C sharp. Okay, gotcha. Like, go there automatically. But those of y'all who are watching, y'all like, okay, what is this movement? If you guys are listening in, let me break it down for you. So think about it like this: whatever key you're in, I'm using that as kind of like my anchor. So I've got that in both pinky fingers. All right, so those are my outside notes. Okay, left hand, and you can kind of, the whole concept behind it is you are really playing that major triad, but it's kind of spread out. So on my left hand, I have this fifth. I got an A flat and E flat. In the right hand, I got the C and A flat. Okay, so that's kind of where I'm going to end. And in the essence, I'm kind of moving around this. So like the inside notes are moving in the same direction. So if I go down, I'm just following the scale. So D flat, B flat. If I go up, I got an F, D flat. You know, I can go up at however much I want to if I want to keep that major sound. So the whole thing I did. So I started on a G and E flat. I started there, and I walked down the scale. So G in left hand, E flat right hand. Walk it down. F left hand, D flat right hand. Back to the E flat and C. Down to D flat, B flat. I think I may have doubled back to that F, D flat, and then ended on the E flat, C. So that's the whole movement, and you can play around with this however you want to. You know, I mean, like, just
make a statement.
Yeah, have fun with it. You know, don't be obnoxious with it though. Don't just be overdoing it. You know, just
right.
Like, okay, all right, amen, all right, we get it.
We know you in A flat, son. We know you.
Right. We get the point you're making. You made your point. You made your point.
Yeah, point proven.
Right. So yeah. So. So what we did that something like that. Have you ever done this before? Like, instead of going to in place of the B flat minor, like I'm thinking like, okay, so I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice to worship. In that moment, we would go to the 2. But have you ever gone to the F sharp instead? Like, did something like that?
Yeah, I've done that a few times.
Yeah, so probably do something like, I was thinking something like this. So what I'm doing in that left hand, I'm still doing like a G flat, G flat, D flat, F in the left hand, and my right hand I still actually have a B flat minor chord. I just got it in first inversion.
Yep.
Got it that way. I may do something like that. A flat over F. I'm doing an F, kind of a spread voicing. F, D flat, A flat. To worship you. Where do I take this? I don't want to go to the 5 because we got to go to oh my soul. So I guess I go to the 4 if I wanted to. I guess I'm trying to think. I'm just exploring. Like, what would you probably do with that?
You can hit the 2 if you want to. So.
Okay.
And that 5.
Yeah, that works. So like that. Then.
Yep.
Okay, that works. Okay, all right. So I'll let you keep playing. Like, let's see what else can we do. Like, let's have a little fun with it. So, where else could we take this?
Okay. Let's see, because we already did.
There it is. See. This is it. That's it, y'all.
Heard this.
See, I didn't even do all that now. All right. So you did a few things in there. Okay, so let's go back. Hope you remember it because we about to we want them chords now. All right.
Yep. so the beginning, I'm thinking a little outside because it's no singer. So
yeah.
I'm basically going. So you rumble on that E flat, and you're going to play a backward. It's like a backward C.
Yeah. So you said, you're doing like about that?
Yep, and just running it up.
So you got this C major chord over this E flat.
Yep.
All right. So that's a different way instead of just playing a straight E flat chord. This is in place of that. Where we would normally do something like that.
Yep.
Before we go to the one, we're going to say.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet. All right.
Yep. And then once you come from there, then it's back to that home, that A flat 7.
Okay. I keep putting that B flat in there, making it a 9, but you could do it with the B flat or without. Yeah.
You can actually bounce off of that if you want to, and just go.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I see out here in these streets.
Oh yeah. right. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I'm playing the melody. That's that E flat over the C.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Now, from there, I'm going to play a C over the D. To give it that 6 in the key of F.
So the same chord that we did over the E flat before. Now I'm doing that same one over a D.
Yep.
So we say okay. So I love you, Lord, and my voice. So you did this in place of the F.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. Now you cooking with fish grease.
Yeah, because when I played this, it reminded me of it's in B flat. Marvin Sapp. That you are God alone. You are God alone. Yeah. Yes, that.
Yep.
I was kept hearing that bounce to that A minor 9.
Yep.
And I go in there. Yeah.
And those two chords that you just played are the same chords that are in the Music Soul Child song.
Mm-hmm.
What's it? sounds so beautiful.
It sure is.
Hmm.
It sure is. I ain't even think about that.
Hmm.
Oh man, I love it. I love it.
Yep.
Okay, so
Hmm.
oh, I'm using it Sunday. I don't even know what song I'm putting this on, but I'm using this. I am using this Sunday.
Yeah. You Pastor gonna look over there and say, what?
Like I ain't even got a place to put it yet, but it's being used. So just be thus thou thine warned. It's being used. Oh, all right. So where'd you go after this beautiful chord?
Then now, where I went, it's just a B flat. So the two words, B flat minor, that three with the A flat at the top, C sharp major seven, the B flat chord, and then that nine, E9.
Or you say E is here.
Yep.
Okay. So after we do
Now what you can do to embellish that, you can just play. And sometimes what I do on keys, it's a habit of mine, is I forget that I'm on keys and I'm not on organ.
Okay.
So my left hand, I'll be playing these cluster chords. So I'm playing C sharp, E flat, F, and then my right hand, it's like together, so it's not spaced out. So I'm playing the A flat chord in my right hand, and I'm playing that cluster chord on my left, that C sharp, E flat.
So you got in the right hand you playing in the right hand you say you playing the A flat chord.
Yep, correct.
So like this or like this.
Yeah, but we'll kind of play it in the middle, and so you're gonna hit that E flat in your bass really quick, and then like that.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that works.
Rejoice.
So that's all over rejoice.
And then you can resolve quickly there. So you're gonna go that tritone.
What tritone?
And your left, you're gonna hit a C sharp and a G.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So, but what are you doing your right hand?
Right hand, I'm still holding that A flat.
Okay. So you went from here, just like that.
Say it again.
So you went from here to the here.
Yeah, but what you can do with that A flat note in your right hand, you can like bounce off of that. And so the two notes that's going to be left is the C and the E flat with that tritone in your left.
Got you. So you went.
Correct.
Okay.
And then that A chord I showed you.
Oh yeah, then take joy. Or I could do it, or the voice that you had for it, I think it was this inversion. Okay.
Yep. And so when you play that A chord, you can glisten up when you do it. So take joy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a nice way to end the song too. I think that would be pretty. Let me a sweet, sweet sound in your head. Oh, sorry. That's all I know. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Or you could go.
Okay, what was that?
So that's your left hand. You're gonna play an A flat chord, and then you're gonna play a B flat chord inverted backwards in your right hand, and
Okay.
you're gonna glisten up with that.
So B flat, first inversion. So D, F, B flat.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Sorry. I did the same spot. You know, slur off of this
Yeah.
F sharp. Like that?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so how did that make sense to you? Where did that come from? Because another part of this, like, okay, we coming up with some weird stuff here, which is awesome. I'm loving it. But like, how did you know to try this?
Well, again, I'm thinking jazz too.
Okay.
I love jazz, so I'm still keeping the integrity of the song, but then I'm thinking kind of like flavor.
Okay.
So when I'm thinking the endings and beginnings, they have to be big, and it has to be something that's like meaningful and heartfelt.
Okay.
So I'm going, we already know, let it be a sweet, sweet. We know that,
Right.
but now I want to go.
Got you.
Mhm.
I love it. Man, that was dope. I like that. Okay, I got a few new chords I'm using Sunday. It's happening. All right. Got a few new chords I got to test out. I got to test them out now.
Okay, test them out now.
Yeah. Because now, and this is, I don't know if anybody else is like me. I know, last week we had somebody on, Damon, we talked with him in the podcast last week.
Mm-hmm.
He said he's so good. When he plays, something once, he said he got it locked in. The Lord didn't give me that anointing. I gotta play this thing a few times over, and there may be some people out there like that. They can just play it once and they can recall it right away. But I know for me, whenever I learn something and I really want to be intentional with getting it, I want to play this as much as I can, and then find other places to put this to, Like,
Absolutely.
like I want to actually talk about like the theory behind this chord, because I would like to do this in some other keys. So I want to figure out how I can place that where you said this chord right here. When you did that, I want you to kind of help us out with how you found this chord, why it makes sense. And then we can figure out how to move this over to a different key, because you use this in place of the 6.
Correct. So, once again, it's, for me, it's like a heartfelt moment, because we already know, we're going to resolve to the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes when a person is singing, I'm going to keep it straight as possible. And maybe that third round or that second round, I'm like, okay, how can I take this to a different place?
Okay.
And that's my theory behind it, so.
Whoa. What was that?
Yeah. So I'm just going up a half step. So if I'm going up, it's going to be the E flat, C sharp. Yep.
Oh. Yeah.
So I'm just playing with it.
There he go down too.
Yep. So you can start low.
So you're playing the same thing, just in different inversions.
Right.
Oh, okay. So you did sound like you did like that. Or
No,
you?
no.
Oh no,
You
I'm
go
sorry. I'm
like,
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. I realized what I did. So, but you still keeping a D in that left hand, though. You doing different inversions on the right hand.
you could do that, but what I did was I just moved the D to an E flat when I'm playing that C sharp chord.
Okay. So, but you
Yeah,
okay? So,
yeah.
but then I'm talking about when you did the inversions in the right hand, because it's like you say you started low, then it's like you went.
So when I started low, I played a D, and then I move. If I want to go down one, I'm gonna go C sharp in the B chord in your right, and I'm gonna move up an octave.
Okay, I see it. I see. So you moved the whole thing up an octave. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Now I got you. Then you went up here. Like that.
Yep.
I gotta practice this one. All right. Maybe this will be next Sunday. I'll get this by next Sunday. This ain't gonna be this Sunday ready.
Oh man. Oh, you got it, man.
I love this, man. I love it. This has really been great. This is dope. All right, so man, I'm looking at time, man. We almost running out of time. This is good.
Oh man.
I know time flies when you having fun, man. It do.
So fast, man.
But okay, I think we could probably get one more thing in here. So let's say because how we got this sounding right now, like what if, every now and again, everything don't always end on a worship. Sometimes it may take like a route to like a groove or something like that. You don't, it's kind of like that. The atmosphere is a little different. You can kind of have a little bit of fun. So like, if we're gonna end this song, we're gonna end it on the groove. Like, what would be something you do? Like, that's all. And we be in church. Especially when you're in church, they'll just tell us what to do. Like, oh, take it to a groove. They ain't gonna tell you what the groove's supposed to sound like. They just tell you do something.
Take it to a groove. So if we're getting ready to end. So they might be like, let it be a sweet sound. So I'm going 2, 3, 4, and I might hit a 6.
Okay. All right.
And we just loop that. And we just have fun there.
Okay.
But still keep that. Still keep that thing going. But some guys may go.
Okay. All right. I want to get a few of those chords. Okay. Before we go, you got to even because some of those chords I've been hearing. We've been wanting to get those.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me start off with the first one. The 2. And this is my organ side of me coming out. So I'm going. So your right hand, you gonna hit a E flat, F, G, A flat, and then your right hand you're gonna hit a E flat, F, G, and a B flat. And then you have to hit that F in your basic, sustain. Like,
Okay, gotcha. This F.
yeah.
Okay, F minor 9. But I like the way this is voiced. I know it's an F minor 911, but this voicing is different.
Yeah.
That's different. Okay.
And I'm thinking jazz too.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going. You can do that. And then F chord.
Okay.
Then you can do that one D.
In place of that F.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sweet. So you did something going to the 4. It was like a blah, something that you did.
Let's see.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah. So what I'm doing, this is all clustered. So left hand is your F sharp, A flat, B flat. And then your right hand is going to go C, E flat, F, B flat.
Okay. I was testing myself. I was trying to see if I was hearing it right. I heard this prior. I missed the E flat.
Yep.
Yeah. Huh? Oh, you rolled off that E flat.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
are you doing like that?
yep. Yeah, correct.
Yes, sir. I'm feeling like a musician out here in these streets. Yes, sir.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I think I'm.
Yeah, it basically, once you got that 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 6 thing, you can just kind of have fun with it as you get into it. So you can do all type of inversions. And they do that.
Okay. What? What was that?
So I'm rolling from the B flat in your bass, and then the chord in your right hand. I'm gonna spell it out. So it's F sharp, B flat, C, E flat.
Oh, this E flat 9. Okay.
Yep. And that's it.
Yeah. Yep. I'm using this though. What's it? I'm sorry. Don't fail me now. Yeah.
Yep.
So is that like the implied A flat in the bass on that move right there?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah, I like this.
I like that.
Yeah, playing around with these thirds. So I did like a slur from that G flat and B flat, but I slur that G flat to a G. Then I do A flat and C, back to that G, B flat, landed on that F, A flat, and kind of land on my left hand. I'll land on a E flat, G, A flat, C in my left hand. So I'll do
okay.
So like that. Yep.
Hey, I might use that on Sunday.
See, we blessed to be a blessing. Give, yeah, give and ye shall receive, huh? Come on, somebody. Press
Lord have
down.
mercy.
Shake it together, running over.
Shaking together.
Twon, man, this has been awesome, man. It's been a lot of fun. We definitely gonna have you back. I want to hear you. I want the people to hear you on the organ because you are not somebody to ignore on the organ. I may actually do like an organ series. I got a few organists in mind that I definitely want to get on the podcast. So I think that would be a lot of fun for sure. That would definitely be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's some talented bad organ players out here, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you got music out. How can we connect with you? I mean, I see we got your IG tag on there. It's at Twon Green 21. But you got music out. What else do you have going on? Let people know how they can stay connected with you and all that you have.
Okay, so I'm on Facebook, Twon Green, and it has the 2 eyes on it for the 2.
Oh, okay. See, I should have put that up there. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have a song out. It's called Believe in You. It's a single, and it's out everywhere. It's on all digital platforms, Amazon Music, Apple Music, everywhere. So it's a very encouraging song.
Absolutely.
And when I did it, I realized I went through a lot coming up. And so I was like, I wanted to write something that's going to help somebody too, that can make them believe that, if you believe in God first, he's going to make all things possible. And you have to know that you are what you say you are. If you're going to be great, be great.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. And even with that encouragement like this, I always ask our guests, there's some musicians that are listening right now. They're on all different playing levels. We have some beginners that are listening. We have some advanced musicians. We have some people in between. We also have some people that are performing. They may be a little, they're in their journey of growing and they're developing as well. I want you to encourage another musician who's coming up right now. Maybe they're a little frustrated. They may, there are times in our learning we hit these little plateaus, like I don't know what to do, have a loss of inspiration or what have you. I want you to talk to them and kind of encourage them where they are now in their musical journey, and how they can get to a place where you are now, where you got your own music out, you're performing, people are calling you, all this stuff. How can they, how can they bridge the gap from where they are to where they're trying to go?
Well, I'm going to say this. Put God first. That's first and foremost. Put God first. And if it's something positive that you want to do, it's going to require you to work for it. And it doesn't come overnight. But I promise you, the more time you spend with your craft, you're going to look up and be like, Lord, how did I get here?
Absolutely.
So keep doing what you're doing. It will pay off.
That's it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Last thing, you're going to watch this, watch this episode, listen to it a year from now. You, Twon, I'm talking to you. You're going to watch this a year from now, and you're going to look back. And I love to have my guests to identify a goal of something that you are looking to do with your own life, with your own music career, something that you want to accomplish, so that when you watch this a year from now, you can say, I got that done. I feel good. So what is that you want to put on record, something that you want to have accomplished over this next year?
Well, my aim right now is to get some Grammys. That's my goal. And get some collaboration with different musicians around. And, and that's where my mind is.
Wow. Now, I'm going to say this. I don't know if it's the Let's Get Creative podcast anointing that's happening, but all I'm going to say is this. The last guest that I had that said that they wanted to get a Grammy, they actually got it. All right. From this,
Wow.
they said it
Praise
on the
God.
podcast. I gave them the same. I asked all my guests the same question. What do you want to? We're looking to have by this year, and I feel like a week after that, he he actually got the Grammy. So
Lord have mercy.
hey, so you put it out there, so it's I'm looking to see, that Facebook side is saying, "Oh my God, it's so amazing."
Absolutely, man.
Yes, sir.
That's I wake up and that's the first thing that comes to my mind. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I have to get there.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
no
sir.
matter what it takes, I have to get there.
Yes, sir, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man. This is awesome. I thank you so much, Twon. This has been amazing. Come on, let's give it up one more time for Twon Green. The brilliance of this brother. I thank you so much, man. You can definitely, I just said, we're going to have you on the podcast again soon, all right?
Yes, please. I would love to come back.
Absolutely. All right, everybody, listen, I am excited because we're here with a Kingdom Keys Nation student. He has been the student of the month for the month of March, as well as for the month of April. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and help me welcome Mr. Jermaine Coakley Jr. How are you feeling today, sir?
Good.
Good, man. I'm glad to have you. How's it feel to be student of the month?
Great.
We got 2 thumbs up. That's what I'm talking about. 2 thumbs up. So let's talk about how you became student of the month. So you became student of the month because one, you came to class. You came to class every week. And you were ready to go, and you were working hard. Additionally, you were putting in your practice. You were not only just practicing, but you were actually logging in your practice and all of that stuff, so we could see what you've been practicing. What inspired you to motivate you to be practicing so much at home?
I've been student of the month because I've been practicing the piano for 4 years.
Been practicing the piano for 4 years. He said, okay. He said, so this is what I do. This is just who I am. Do you enjoy playing the piano?
Yes, I enjoy it.
Cool. So what do you love most about playing the piano?
Like playing the chord, the black notes,
Okay.
and my foot pedal.
Oh, that foot pedal too. Yeah, man. I love that. I have a lot of fun with that. Sometimes, can I tell you something, Jermaine? Sometimes I won't be at the piano, but I'll be playing the piano like in my head, and I'll just be imagining myself playing that sustain pedal. Do you ever do that sometimes?
Kind of.
Kind of, yeah. It'll happen the more you play. You'll find yourself pretending that you're playing the foot pedal, or you'll be at a table. And you might start playing the piano keys on the table. Oh man, so let's talk about you playing music. So like when you're playing a song, and you've been playing some amazing music lately, like you've been doing a phenomenal job. But when you're playing, like how do you feel when you're creating music on your own?
I feel like it's good to play music because it's my type of thing.
You say it's your type of thing?
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it, man. This is great. So let's talk a little bit about something outside of music, okay, Jermaine? So what are some other things that you find fun and like to do?
I have a birthday on May 6th. I'm 10, and on my birthday I'm going to be 11 now.
All right. So you're 10 now, and you're going to be 11 on your birthday. Right?
Right.
All right. Well, let's give it up for the birthday. Let's give it up. Woo-hoo! All right. So the birthday's coming up May 6th. So what are you planning to do for your birthday?
I plan to get some good presents and good cake.
He said, I'm planning to get some good presents and some good cake. That's what I talk about, a plan. You got to have a plan, people. What kind of cake do you want? Like, what's your favorite type of cake?
BattleBots.
Who?
I like watching BattleBots. So I'm gonna get a BattleBots cake.
Sweet BattleBots. Okay, so you gotta help me out. So, what is BattleBots? I don't think I've ever heard of BattleBots before.
It's like a robot competition
Oh,
where
okay.
other robots fight each other, trying to prove to the selection committee that they can head over to the round of 16 or
Okay.
the round of 32.
Awesome. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to check out BattleBots. So you like BattleBots? You like music? What else does Jermaine like? Is there something else that you have a lot of fun doing outside of music and BattleBots?
I like riding my scooter
You like riding your scooter?
outside.
Okay. What kind of scooter do you have?
It's red.
It's a red scooter.
Yes.
Good. Is it the one where it's like you stand up on it like this, or do you have like the four wheels on it, or is it just two wheels?
2 wheels.
You got the two wheels. You got to balance on the two wheels. Are you good with the balance and stuff?
Yes.
Because I didn't do too good with the balance before, so I gave up on the scooter. So kudos to you for getting the balance down. Awesome. All right. So, man, Jermaine, it has been really good having you here. I am happy for you. I'm excited that you're Student of the Month. Are you trying to be Student of the Month again? Is that something that you're trying to keep going on? What is that? What your plan is?
Yes, to keep going on.
Okay. So, what are you going to do to become Student of the Month for the next month?
I'm going to play better. I'm going to play songs better. And I'm going to rehearse to people.
I love it. Congratulations to you. We're going to see if you make it to be Student of the Month again for the month of May, which I think would be cool because that's your birthday month too. So if anything, May is going to be great because somebody's turning 11 years old. Good stuff, Jermaine. Tell everybody bye.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before you go, you got to give some shout outs. Gotta shout out some people. You say hi to your mom, your dad, like who you want to say hi to.
Mom and Dad. And my brother.
And your brother? What's your brother's name?
Jeremiah.
There we go. All right, Mom, Dad, Jeremiah. Hello, everybody. All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot, Jermaine. I'll see you next time, okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye.
The preceding program has been paid for and sponsored by Kingdom Keys School of Music.